Hey guys, John here. I thought I'd take a swing at doing one of those supercuts that I've seen a lot of other YouTubers do. So I decided to compile all of the one color challenge videos. If you like these kinds of supercuts and would like to see these in the future, I'm definitely going to do one for the iceberg when that's finished. Let me know and I might group together some videos of a certain style if you want these longer format videos. So without further ado, here is the one color challenge all the way around the color wheel. Back, you bitches! Hey guys, it's been a minute. Took a little break. Needed a little breather. I'm coming back full force, and today I'm feeling a little blue. Dabba-dee-dabba-da. Anyway, you guys seen these one color only challenges where YouTube artists create monochromatic pieces. Well, today's video is my version of that, and we're gonna work our way around the entire color wheel. Alright, this is gonna be the Color Wheel Project, episode 1. And we're gonna start with blue. I'm trying to Dutch angle now. What do you think? Should I keep it? Maybe just for spooky season. Coming soon. Anyway, blue. What do I think of when I think blue? Probably Sonic.
Sonic the Hedgehog. One of the greatest and most attractive characters ever thought up. He can run at sound speed, take out enemies in a flash, and best of all, he's blue-colored and knows how to handle the females.
But I'm not really a fan art kind of guy. You know, once in a while, maybe I'll do a little fan art, but it's not really my go-to. So now I gotta come up with an idea. So when you talk about blue in terms of color psychology, it's known as the color of sadness. So, you know, it's perfect for me. It's also coldness, right? So we're thinking cold stuff, right? That's what it's associated with. It's a cool color. So we gotta draw something cool and sad. So my dad got me this skull as a little gift when he went on a trip a while back. And it's making me think skeleton guys. We'll do something with skeletons because this one's blue. And it's dead, so that means it's kind of sad. So we're gonna do some skull stuff today. Drawing some spooky dudes today. When I started drawing, I didn't go in with any plan. I just wanted to draw some cool skulls in blue, right? That was the only idea I had going in. I wanted for a little bit more of a freestyle thing. And then once I started drawing, I realized this sort of idea of like skulls fused together popped into my head. You guys are familiar with a biological phenomenon that occurs in rodents known as the rat king. I sort of thought of that same thing, but with the skulls, thinking maybe they've been fused together over years of decay. There's a bunch of fingers in there because that's kind of part of my visual library. My art over the past, 2 years, I kind of shifted away from my roots of drawing spooky monsters and just drew a lot of scantily clad, thick women, you know, because, well, I love women. I'm getting kind of bored of it and kind of want to get a little bit more creative. I feel like I'm moving more back towards the spooky stuff. I'm kind of liking that direction, so I think I'm going to keep going there. Plus, spooky season is coming up, so that's convenient. Have you subscribed yet? You should really subscribe. Listen, subscribe or you're gonna die in 10 days. Not really, but I would really appreciate it, please. Thank you very much. Yeah, and this was a pretty fun exercise. I liked how it turned out. Anyway, if you're listening to the background music in this video, it is actually made by me. If you go over to the second channel, I post all my music as soon as I finish it. You get songs maybe once or twice a week if I feel like it. I don't know, it's kind of random. It's sort of just a little side thing I do for fun. But if you do like the music, it's all on my other YouTube channel. Probably gonna put it together in some album soon. You know, this more recent electronic stuff I've been doing. So this has been a monochromatic experience. Did I like the exercise? Yes, but also I realized when I kept pulling up the colors, I'm like, damn, I want to use some hot colors to give a bit more contrast. See, the one issue with monochromatic pieces is that you end up with something that looks kind of muted, so it's really hard to pull out the more saturated bits and the really more muted, darker bits because it all looks muted. It's very tonal, you know, it's just really blurs together. Now, I'm thinking when I do the next color, I'm probably going to try to increase the contrast somehow. Really depends. I know green is probably the best color to do this kind of challenge with because the human eye can actually recognize the most shades of green. That's just sort of like a monkey brain thing that's still with us, so we can still recognize all the greens. We don't go outside anymore, but that's what we used to do back in the day, so we could see like predators and stuff. Now you want to see predators, you just gotta go to your local elementary school. This channel has been kind of stagnating lately in terms of growth and views and all that. For a minute there, we got like a little boost and then just kind of plateaued and flatlined, which is fine because I stopped posting for a while and I was inconsistent. But I'm thinking my goal before the end of the year is to hit 500 subs. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do so. It would help me out so much just to get the 500 subs. That would feel nice. Nice big even number. Yeah, if you guys like this piece, tell me why. Because I don't think it's that good. I mean, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. But that's going to be the video. I'm going to go to Outro John real quick before we go to the final reveal. Hey, before we get to the final reveal, I just want to say thank you very much for watching this video. Leave a like, comment, tell me what color you want to see next. I already got a plan, so I don't know. I'm just trying to farm engagement here, make my video go up in the algorithm or whatever. I don't know. It's probably going to go down terribly, and it's going to make me big sad, so I guess this color is fitting today. Thanks for watching. It's been a fun one. Here is the final piece, and we will continue with this color wheel series. Red, the color of violence. That's the next one in the series. Working our way through primaries first. Enough talk, let's get to sketching. Bitch. Okay, so going into this, I use my brain, my big fat juicy brain, to examine the color psychology and the association of red, you know, what it makes me think of, you know, what it's associated with. You know, maybe it'll think you think of like a nice fall sunset or something like that, you know, warm spring or fall maybe. Depends on the saturation of red. The redder it is, the hotter it feels. Fire, of course. Everybody thinks of fire when they think red, even though it's mostly orange, but, you know, fire, it does have some red in it, depending upon the intensity of the flames and such. You know, it's also associated with blood, of course, as I said earlier, violence, that kind of thing. Also is usually associated with that thing that nobody does anymore. What was it called again? I think I'm not allowed to say it on YouTube, but you know, that thing that nobody does anymore. I don't know, maybe it's for the best. Have you listened to people try to make sentences lately? Anyway, so I used red, you know, more in the vein of like violence and energy. And, you know, first thing I came up with was like the devil. You know, everybody thinks the devil's a red guy or some kind of demons, that kind of thing. It's kind of cliche, so axe murdering woman, maybe give her red hair, make her a redhead, use that as a design element. But in the end, I ended up with a redheaded demon murderer lady. So yeah, I just kind of took the first two ideas and just mashed them together. And it's looking pretty good in the thumbnail, and I'm going to get over into Photoshop right now. You know, every once in a while I stop and ask myself, why am I doing this? Like, why do I continue to draw even though I don't really have much of an audience or a business or anything? Even though, I'm trying to build that up, but it's tough going, So why am I doing this? Then I start doing it and I'm like, oh yeah, because it's a lot of fun. I don't know, I think that's why I needed to do this challenge for myself, to just reinvigorate the funness aspect of art making. And I hope you guys are having fun watching it. Hey, if you like my content, you might like my comic. Go read it on my website. While you're there, check out the store, okay? Also, check out the multi-part series where I've been developing stuff for the special edition release of that. Physical's coming real soon. Maybe more like not too soon, but kinda soon. Physical's coming kind of soon. Alright, back to the video. So, this has been quite the experience. First we did blue last time, and now we did red. I think I'm gonna do green next time instead of yellow, just so I can put off yellow as long as possible. I actually did a video a while back where I only used yellow, but that was a part of a challenge I gave myself where I was trying to make a video every day, and it was a mess, and I still didn't know what I wanted to do on YouTube. But, yeah. Yellow is definitely the worst color in the world, and I don't want to touch it for a while, but we are going to go around the whole color wheel in this series, so it's coming eventually, so might as well get it out of the way. I don't know, it's green or yellow next time. Anyway, pretty happy with the way this one turned out. It's not my favorite thing ever, but I think it's pretty cool. Or pretty hot in this case. Haha. Hey, before we wrap up, I just want to say thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you really enjoyed it. Leave a comment if you did. Tell me what exactly you enjoyed about it. And here's the final result. We'll put it side by side in a wheel. There we go, perfect angle. Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Actually, of course I did. I'm doing a bit. Anyway, we're going to continue the one color challenge series. We're going to skip over that next primary color because I don't like that one. We'll get to it eventually, but we're going to hop over to green. And I would have something clever or funny to say, but all I can think about when I say the color green is how in that one dub of Dragon Ball Z, they kept calling Piccolo Big Green. I don't know why, but I find that so f***ing funny.
Answer me. Who are you?
It's Big Green!
See what I mean? Anyway, when it comes to green, well, I got green eyes. That's why I don't do green screen. It will look creepy. Comes to green, I think like nature, plants, that kind of thing. So I'm thinking since it is spooky season, happy spooky season by the way, we'll do something like man-eating plant kind of vibe. I think that'll be a cool idea for this episode in this series. I will also be compiling these into a playlist that you can watch at your leisure. We'll just keep this one going for a while. Obviously, I got more stuff planned for spooky season because it is probably my most productive time of the year. I don't know about you guys, but for some reason, October kind of feels special for an artist. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe it's something about the weather change or something like that. Just like my brain needs to function at a cool temperature, okay? Let's get into it. So to start this image, I pulled up some images on Google of the man-eating plants, and I looked at a bunch of those, sort of like the generic-looking piranha plants, which, I mean, my design kind of ended up being based off of, but I tried to make it a little bit creepier with, like, the hands coming out of the pot and, like, the teeth. You want to make something creepy, just really detail the teeth. That's like one of those things that's sort of like uncanny valley. If you ever seen like 3D models that have like really rendered teeth, it can look a little bit off-putting. Just something about like highly rendered teeth like is just creepy looking. So there's a pro tip for you. But yeah, we're just gonna wrap up this green one. It's a pretty simple one, not much to it. You know, it's just monochromatic. I've already been through my full digital art process. I will link that video in the card above if you want to get a breakdown. It is a bit of a longer one, but if you want a breakdown on how I do it, it's that one. I mean, it's slightly tweaked now, and I'm sure I'll do an update probably next year. If you want to learn how I actually go through my digital illustrations, that video's there for you. Alright guys, as a brief little interlude or intermission here, I just want to give a little update on Doomsayer. I did mention this in the previous video, but I didn't show it, so I'm going to come up there and show you some stuff. So, first things first, this is the print. You know, you got a little pinup of Melissa here from the comic. So that will be coming with every copy of Doomsayer because I had to order in bulk. So if you do get the standard edition, you also get the nice print. You know, everybody likes red dresses. Also got the stickers in. These are made with a company called Sticker App. I highly recommend them for anybody that wants to get stickers made. We had King Ossenberg, and this is Levi. And there is one special item that I guess I'll just at least show you now. That's going to come with the special edition and only the special edition. And that is this little zine I put together. Now, I can't show you the inside of this because it might not be appropriate for YouTube. But, you know, it's just all the pinup drawings I did of all the ladies from this comic, right? Sort of like a farewell to that era, because I'm getting more back into the drawing the creature stuff and the spookies and all that. But, you know, everybody likes a good pinup drawing, right? And yeah, so there's a couple pages. I guess I could show you the back, but the inside might have some stuff that's very not appropriate for YouTube. Yeah, not be appropriate. Yeah, there's the update on that. Back into the green stuff. Okay, so all in all, I'm pretty happy with the way this illustration turned out. It's not that creative. Usually my creature designs usually take a little bit more thought. There's nothing really that creative about a piranha plant, man-eating plant. You know, it's kind of been done before. It's sort of generic. It's not really anything that's gonna pop or stand out too much, but I don't know, sometimes it's fun to just draw the classics. Also, this monochromatic series of one color illustrations has really made me value. That's funny. English is kind of a dumb language, huh? But when I say value, I meant like the lights to darks and how important they are and how they can impact the piece. It's very important to really delineate the darkest darks and the lightest lights when you're putting the piece together. I would actually recommend this to like literally everybody. You can just work in like grayscale too, or whatever color you like, and you'll really like get a better understanding and feel for values and how they can affect the piece. I think that's gonna be it for now. I think I'm just gonna sign off and wrap this one up. Get to the final reveal, I just want to say thank you very much for watching this video. Oh, hey guys. Didn't see you there. Of course I did. It's a joke. If you guys understood that joke, I am so sorry. And in today's video, we will be doing the one color challenge. We will be continuing our journey around the color wheel. Now, October may be over, but the horror continues. Embark on the journey of the most atrocious, hideous, disgusting, repulsive, diseased, nasty ass color I have ever seen. And that is, of course, yellow. Let's get into it. So when talking about yellow, there are a couple of things that come to mind. Piss is number one. Jaundice, disease, SpongeBob, Super Saiyans, piss. More piss. That's the thing with yellow. It's just such a disgusting color. It's so bright and vibrant, and it's so, like, toxic. I always associate it with, like, toxic, gross things. That's my psychology when it comes to yellow, right? It's always a loud, anxiety-inducing color. As you can see on the art on my wall back here, if the camera's up, I'll just do some B-roll up there. If you look on the art on my wall, there is one image your eyes probably immediately drawn to, and it's this piece of Mad Magazine art right here because of that bright yellow background, because it's such a loud, atrocious color. That's one thing about yellow that I don't like, is that it's such a vibrant color that's so... it pops too much. It's too much pop. You know what I mean? Desaturate that a bit. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta make something that's gross and loud and obnoxious. So that's the process for this. I've actually already did this before, about 2 years ago, I think now, at this point, where I was challenging myself to do a video every day, and I decided to do one with the worst color ever. You can check that one out. We're going to do a new piece in yellow for this one, so let's get back into it. So for this creature, because all the one color challenges turned out to be creatures so far, I came up with this gross looking dude with a tail that's constantly puking. Probably smells atrocious. Bet he smells like a Shreevish chair after they spent 10 hours on Twitch playing Five Nights at Freddy's or something. Anyway, the channel's been slowly growing. Slowly, but still growing. So thanks to all the newer people for stopping by. I'll do my best to keep the content coming, and we'll all grow together. Hey, before the final reveal of this video, I just want to say thank you for watching this video. Hey everybody, there's certainly a lot of you now. Wow. So, rather than immediately following up the previous video, because that's quite the comment section, I'm going to do an actual art video here because, well, I don't want to be an AI hater channel. So we're going to do art videos, you know? That's what we do here. That's our bread and butter, alright? We draw things, we paint things, we illustrate things. We're going to continue in the one color series, moving right along to episode 5 of 6. And some of you may be wondering why you're not doing tertiary colors, because red, orange, and blue-green sound dumb as hell. We're going to continue with purple.
Actually, it's, violet.
Okay, well, like, yeah, it's technically violet, but everybody just calls it purple.
That's how it's actually called.
Whatever, man. Let's just get into it. Alright, so as you can see here by the footage going on down there, I've decided to go and draw my character Queen Celeste VII from my comic Doomsayer, which is still in production, okay? It will be available to the public soon. I can't show pages because there's some spicy scenes in it. But yes, I'm still working on that physical edition. It's mostly those special editions. I'll link to the making of for anybody that's new here so they can check out my older stuff. But what we're going to talk about today is the color purple and its psychological annotations. So, the color purple is often associated with royalty, usually in conjunction with gold, so I decided to draw the queen from my comic, right? Because, you know, queen's gold, whatever. And I just wanted to draw her, okay? Alright, voiceover John here. So, with the color purple, the main takeaway is that it is representative of royalty and wealth. That is sort of the psychological aspect of it. So, I wanted to illustrate that in the piece with her on the throne, you know, with the crown and all that. Another thing you should take note of when drawing characters of royalty, usually they wear layered clothing, and, well, my notes here say no layers because horny, so take that as you will. I wanted to also add another thing in here, which is the elevation. So if you ever see like those old castles or whatever, usually the throne sits on like sort of a platform or a few steps. It's sort of elevated, sort of to give the symbolic meaning of like they're overseeing their people, right? The kings and queens are overseeing their people and all that. But I also wanted to bring in that like I guess you could say Dommy Mommy energy that this character is known for. If you have read the comic, available on my website, link in the description, mature audiences only. So yeah, just be careful on that one. Yeah, I did use the symmetry tool in here. I used the tool. A lot of people say drawing the other eye is like one of the hardest things, but actually drawing the other boob is way harder. That's sort of like the mentality with this piece. So let's just wrap this little segment up and kick it back over to Flesh John for a little bit. Oh, let me tell you guys, I must have put on like at least 5 to 10 pounds this Thanksgiving weekend. Like, I'm gonna eat nothing but broccoli and kale for the next month. Anyway, if you guys like this series, I might do a follow-up where I do traditional art instead of digital art, so I'll be totally limited to just the pigments that I can put on the page. So, let me know in the comments if you would like to see that. But we're almost wrapping up here on the series, and I think I'm gonna go more into long format in the future, since my videos that are a little bit longer seem to do a little bit better, especially that last one. Then again, it's a bit of a social commentary thing and, you know, current events and all that. But I think long format might be for me, and, you know, it gives me a little bit more of that filmmaker feel to things, you know what I mean? With like the whole Inktober thing. I wouldn't have been able to do that without the long formats. Alright, this is VoiceOver John once again coming in here to give you my final thoughts on this piece. I don't think it turned out that good. Purple is not a fun color to work with. It doesn't have a very wide range. If you work with something like blue, it has a wide range. You know, you can use all types of different blues. Purple kind of feels like it's all sort of samey, or violet, you know, if you're one of those violet people. Yeah, this one just really wasn't clicking for me. I mean, I think the like line drawing was okay. I don't know, the anatomy's definitely off in like some places, like her one foot looks a bit off. Actually, they both look kind of off. Feet are really hard. Yeah, so I don't really like drawing feet all that much, and like, yeah, I'm just not really feeling the way this one turned out. I don't know, it's an okay drawing, I guess. It's just, yeah, plus the monochromatic feel to it, just, I don't know, this one didn't work out too good. I should have drawn a creature, but, you know, it is what it is. I don't know, let me know what you think about this drawing down in the comments below. And yeah, we're gonna just do, what's next? Next would be Orange. Orange is gonna be the finale of this series. That's gonna be a wrap on this one color challenge. Hope you enjoyed the journey so far. So if you're here from that AI video and you looked at the comment section, there are some AI bros that were debating me, and we're going to take a look at that in the next video, and I'm still compiling material and getting it together, so go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you want to see that, or go check out the original video and leave your own take, whether you agree or disagree with me, and maybe we'll take a look at it in that video, so stay tuned for that. So, that's going to be the next video, but before we wrap this one up, I just want to say, thank you for watching this video. Hey guys, it's your boy AI Hater 101 here. Now I'm done with the AI stuff, we're moving on. I'm going to keep doing art videos, so I hope you stick around for that. But thank you for the recent support off of those commentaries I made. So today we are concluding the one color challenge. I have been doing this series for maybe about like 3 months now, and this is the last one. I know what you're thinking. There's more than 6 colors in the color wheel. Yeah, but stuff like blue, green, and like red, orange are dumb. Speaking of which, orange is the color today. It's like yellow if it was good. What do we got off the cuff here when we think of orange? Old Donnie T over here. Cheetos. Goku. Oh, and Sea-Dog VA's favorite fruit. That's enough waffling. Let's just get right into the art. problem I had with this piece is that orange doesn't have a broad range of values. It's kind of tight in between like brown and red. A lot of these colors ended up looking sort of brown, which, I mean, I don't know, we can debate that in the comments. The issue with this was the tonality of it all and how it all melded together, and I think in the end I pulled it together and put something kind of cool together, but I don't know, I think that was the biggest issue with this piece, but yeah, I think I managed. Pretty happy to wrap this one up because I was kind of getting a little exhausted by the time I did the green video, but yeah, I'm glad it's done now and I can move on with the channel. Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying this video so far. If you do, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and leave a comment below. This is probably going to be the last video in this sort of shorter format that I've been doing. I just wanted to wrap this series up before moving forward with the channel. But I have been growing recently, like a lot, so I just want to just pop in here to say thank you so much for all that. Really means a lot, like seriously. When I posted that first AI Bros video, I thought, alright, a couple of people will see it and, you know, maybe I'll get a couple comments and feedback, but it blew up and it's kind of crazy, okay? Thank you all for checking out my other stuff and sticking with me after that video. Like, within a week, I broke 1,000 subscribers and I reached the monetization threshold, so we're moving right along, we're growing, so let's pump those numbers up, yeah? Alright, back into the drawing stuff. Hey guys, do you like the music in this video? Well, I'll have you know that it was made by me. I have a second channel where I post all my music stuff as well as some other random nonsense. I would also like to say that I'm actually pretty happy with the way this piece turned out in the end. Usually with creatures, I'm not dissatisfied when I'm done. You know, usually when I'm making something up out of my head, it's pretty fine, but when I'm drawing like anatomy, like when I do one of my pinup drawings or something, like I'm always concerned about the quality of the image, but I don't know. With my creatures, it's kind of like, it just sort of flows out of me like nothing. I don't know, it's pretty easy. But let me know what you think about this guy down in the comments below. I appreciate any and all feedback or critique. Thanks, guys. Hey, before the final reveal, let's just take a look back at all the other pieces that we did in the series. You know, we got our red, yellow, blue, we got our green and purple, and we're going to reveal the orange in just a moment. But before that, I just want to say thank you very much for watching this video.